Welcome back, children. We will continue the previous topic, that is the noun, kinds of nouns. We will do now third type of noun, that is collective noun. So collective noun refers to a set or group of people, animals or things. So a definition is given over here. A collective noun is the name of a group or collection of things or persons of the same kind taken together and described as one whole. Now we can see few examples. Like if we talk, this team has played well. Now the word team here is collective noun because it refers to a set or group of players. Second example, there was a huge crowd at the rally. Now crowd word is collective noun here because crowd, it refers to a group of people. So collective noun, it refers to a set or group of people, animals or things of the same kind when they are taken together. A collective noun denotes undivided whole and hence the verb is singular, but when it refers to the individuals in a group, the verb is plural. So fourth kind of noun is material noun. So children, material nouns refer to a material or substance from which things are made. So it could be a plastic, it could be a cotton, iron, gold, silver, etc. Few examples are given in your book. You can see here paper. Paper is a material noun because a book is made of paper, but book here is common noun and the material of which book is made, that is paper. So paper here is material noun. Same way, a table is made of wood. Table refers to common noun, it refers to common noun, and wood refers to material noun. So these material nouns are the names of the matter or substance from which things are made. These material nouns, they exist in nature or created by humans using raw material. So fifth kind of noun is abstract noun. So abstract noun, they have no physical existence. They refer to ideas, emotions and concepts you cannot see or touch. Definition over here given. An abstract noun is the name of a quality, action or state which we can only think of or feel about, but we can neither see nor touch. So it refers to ideas, qualities and conditions. Generally it refers to ideas, qualities and conditions. It has no physical existence. Examples: truth, happiness, sorrow, friendship. These all are abstract nouns. So children, in your book, some of the commonly used abstract nouns are arranged under different headings like quality. So honesty, beauty, mercy, bravery, these all are abstract nouns and it comes under the category quality. Now if we talk about action, so these are theft, movement, flight, laughter. These are also abstract noun. And being, a state of being something like childhood, youth, poverty, boyhood, these all are state. So they come under abstract noun. The names of arts and sciences, you can say grammar, music, physics, chemistry. These are also abstract nouns. So, abstract nouns are formed from which words? They are formed from adjectives, verbs, and from common nouns also. So, you can see how they are formed. Abstract nouns, they are formed from adjectives. The word brave is an adjective, and the noun formed from brave is bravery. Again, gentle is an adjective, and we have formed abstract noun from gentle, that is gentleness. We can frame abstract noun from verbs also, like invent. So we can frame abstract noun as invention. Protect, protection. So children, we can form abstract nouns from common nouns also. Common noun equal. Now the abstract noun formed is equality. Punish, it can be punishment. So children, we have finished this topic, the noun, kinds of nouns. So let's begin with the exercises. Question number 1. Choose the correct option. A noun which stands for the matter or substance of which things are made is called a, so what we used to call such nouns, those are called material noun. So kindness is dash noun. So kindness is, that is abstract noun. Question number 2. Choose one word from the box to substitute each of the following group of words. So first is one who is unable to pay debts. So the one word for it is bankrupt. Second, one who knows everything, that is omniscient. Third, one who goes on foot, who used to go on foot, that is pedestrian. Number 4, one who thinks for women's rights, yes, who fights for women's rights. That person is known as feminist. A person who abstains from alcoholic drinks. A person who abstains from alcoholic drinks is known as teetotaler. A woman who remains unmarried, spinster. Number 7, one who believes in fate, fatalist. Number 8, a child whose parents are dead. One word for it is orphan. A person who plots along with others, that is known as conspirator. Conspirator. And the last one is one who helps the poor and downtrodden. That person is known as philanthropist. It's philanthropist. That's all. Thank you, children.